So Fortnite has announced that the amount of V-Bucks you get from your purchase is decreasing. And this, rightfully so, has caused a lot of drama.
The cost of running Fortnite has gone up a lot and we're raising prices to help pay the bills. They said that? No way. $5.7 billion! And they're using language to help pay the fucking bills?
V-Bucks price change? The cost of running Fortnite has gone up a lot, and we're raising prices to help pay the bill. Pay the bills? Pay the bills? You guys have the bills paid for the next 1,000 years! What bills could there possibly be to pay?
So when you pay $9 for V-Bucks, instead of getting 1,000, you're getting 800. You're paying more than what you're getting. Battle passes will now be 800. You only get 800 back instead of 1,500. The crew will also give you 800 V-Bucks instead of 1,000. And with that, the price of the other battle passes in the game will be cheaper. So OG Pass, Music Pass, Lego Pass, all that stuff. This is terrible. This is a terrible change, and it's so sad. It just shows how much greedier Fortnite has gotten. The price of skins hasn't gone up, but they have introduced new cosmetics that are just as expensive, if not more, than the skins. Why would you pay 1,000 V-Bucks for this? When just for 200 more, you can get this skin. For just 200 V-Bucks more, you can get this skin. Or this skin, which actually is 400 V-Bucks more, but at least this skin has this many edit styles. Oh my god, I don't remember this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's like getting 5 skins for the price of 1. And you also get these pickaxes too. That's why it costs a little extra, but there's also the sidekicks, which are good, but they cost too much. They have the same stock animation every time. They barely follow you. They never update it. They barely follow you. And if you buy a sidekick, like one of the original ones, you can customize it once, but then you have to buy it again if you want another customization. Again, Epic says that they are doing this because it's costing too much to keep Fortnite afloat, which I don't think that's the case. They're just greedy. What more does Epic Games want out of us? You already increased the price of V-Bucks. You're giving us more expensive cosmetics. You now can buy stuff in creative maps. How much worse is it? Like, it's not our jobs, the players, to worry about how much Fortnite is spending on server costs and just to keep the game alive. 2023 was the last year that Fortnite was really something. That is the same year that Donald Mustard left his job. The same year that Fortnite laid off a ton of employees. At the end of that year, that's when we had Chapter 5, which I feel like was the start of Fortnite feeling more, like way more corporate with all the modes and the map. 2023 was the last year that Fortnite really felt like Fortnite. I feel like Chapter 5 was the most boring chapter. Chapter 5 Season 1 was good, but then Chapter 5 Season 2 was boring. Season 3 was actually, in my opinion, pretty good. Season 4, the Marvel season of Chapter 5 was okay. But the thing that made Fortnite feel like a game and not a like soulless product just left after Chapter 4. I liked Chapter 4, even when it ended. I thought it was the worst chapter out of all the chapters, but I still thought it was good. My favorite chapter is Chapter 3. I miss Chapter 3. I really do. But ever since then, dude, Fortnite has just... They have to give you the illusion of things feeling new. It's the same thing, just looks different. The only good thing I can think of that Fortnite has done recently is bring back the story. It seems like the 7 are back. The Ice King is back, but instead of him being good, he seems evil. For whatever reason, he's he has the foundation frozen, which is weird because if you remember the comics, he's actually the good guy. It was the prisoner that was the bad guy. Back in chapter 1, we thought it was the prisoner that was the good guy and the Ice King that was the bad guy, but actually we were wrong. But anyway, the story is back. That's cool. That's great. But every year I play the game less and less and less, and it sucks because I actually want to play the game. It's just boring. Why would I play on this map when I know that just like that it's going to be gone? And rumors is that this map is actually going to last until like August, apparently. That's just a rumor, but if that's true, this will be the shortest chapter or the shortest time on this map. So there's nothing to get attached to. I can't put my finger on it, but I feel like there was just more happening with the game in its community. You know, like remember the community skins? They had these contests where community members could, you know, make concepts and the winners would actually become skins in the game. You know, remember when they would introduce like new mechanics every chapter? You know, that was pretty interesting. We had sliding, the augments. I understand that they can't do stuff like that forever, but I look back at like old chapter 3 gameplay, chapter 2 gameplay, of course chapter 1. I know that's the most nostalgic one, obviously, but ever since 2023, Fortnite has just not been the same. I hate to sound cynical, but I think it's only going to get worse. We still have to deal with like the Disney thing, like this like Disney mode. They're probably not going to improve any of the other modes like Ballistic. Remember Ballistic? Whatever happened to that mode? Lego Fortnite? Whatever happened to that? Rocket Racing is obviously long gone. Festival's still good though. I still like Festival. Ballistic is all the way down here. It's not even like showing off up here. You know? The Discover tab, oh my god. The UI, I forgot about the UI. Just to like talk about the UI. The UI is terrible. Still bad, I'm sorry. I know that's people have been complaining about it for years, but I remember the day that UEFN came out, and that was really exciting. I was like, who knows like what people can make now. And to this day, like there's so many things you can do with UEFN, but what does it turn into? Whatever the hell this is. It's just AI slop. Cookie cutter maps that are not interesting. Like they're all identical. I don't know. I just hate how like corporate things are these days. Like Fortnite is obviously the topic right now, but man, it just sucks that like there was this thing. It had a story, it had character, you know, gameplay. Everything felt nice, everything made sense, and now it's just we have to make as much money as possible. Let's just like Fortnite has turned into that episode of SpongeBob where Mr. Krabs sells the Krusty Krab, and it becomes soulless. Everyone's faking a smile. The Krabby Patties are like cement or whatever. Like, that's what it's turned into. I don't know. I hate to sound cynical, but I think it's only going to get worse until people vote with their wallet, especially with like the V-Buck exchanges. I don't spend money on this game. All these V-Bucks right here are from Save the World, which watch them remove or reduce the amount of V-Bucks you get from that. Watch that happen. But it doesn't matter because I barely play. I barely play these days. These levels is from Save the World missions. I don't know. I will say this though, I mean, I've been playing this game since Season 2, known about it since Season 1. This isn't the first time we've heard people say, oh my god, Fortnite is dead, Fortnite's dying. People have been saying that since late 2018, I'm serious. And the game's still here, it's still one of the biggest games ever. I don't know if the game would be successful if it came out, if it was brand new in 2026. But, I don't know. Then again, where would gaming be without Fortnite entirely? Don't know. Because games are already greedy. Like, I know people be like, oh, you know, Fortnite changed everything with battle passes and stores and collabs and stuff like that. But, like, games were already greedy before. Like, much greedier with loot boxes and stuff. But, I don't know, dude. Fortnite just isn't the same. 2023 was the last good year for Fortnite. That Fortnite actually felt like Fortnite.